All right. I'm gonna get into some sort of commentary in a little bit, but I'm trying to test to see if I'm live on Rumble right now. I'm trying to use Rumble with StreamYard. I haven't created any channels yet. What the fuck? Yo, Rumble is so fuck. This internet shit altogether is just trash, man. So trash. Like, I don't even know how to use this shit, man. My content. Okay. Am I live? Oh, okay. It's just like the the interface on Rumble is just trash. It's just trash. But I think I'm actually live on Rumble. It's so stupid. So yeah, on Rumble, I'm so low PT. So on Rumble, I'm low PT. Just same shit. So on Rumble, I'm low PT. First time I'm going live on there, so just same shit. It's saying that I'm live. So on Rumble, I'm low PT. First time I'm going live on there, so just same shit. It's saying that I'm live. And I don't even have my earphones on. What's going on, Dan? Let me see something real quick. Because I went on Rumble, and then Rumble was telling me I got to create a channel. I'm like, how the fuck? I already have a channel. It says I'm live. That's crazy. So trash. Like, I don't even know how. All right. Okay. I think we figured this shit out on accident. I think we figured this shit out on accident, man. Mic sound good, clean, crispy. He said I drank too much, man. Listen, bro. Oh shit, I gotta get this food out the oven. I almost forgot. Let me just see one more thing on here, and then we're gonna get into some clips. Because it's like my channel is so they killed my channel. I probably got like, I'm grateful, but I only have like 100 people, a little over 100 people that listen to my videos, and only like 10 people out of those 100 like leave comments and shit. So YouTube is just fucking weird, man. YouTube is weird. And it's just like when you've been doing it for so long, you don't want to create, you don't have the energy. You don't have like that, you know what I mean, to create. I could make a brand new channel and they're going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? they're gonna do the same exact thing because I'm not going along with the bullshit. You know? All right, let me see. Cause they saying that I don't have a damn channel. So let me see something real quick. So we gotta come over. We're gonna have to come over on we're gonna have to multi-stream the Rumble and see if we can get some maybe the algorithm is a little bit better on Rumble. You don't have, this is what I'm saying. You have not created any channels. What the fuck are you talking about? Like what? Create a channel name. What are you talking about? My content. I'm obviously live. But it's telling me I don't have a I'm telling y'all, man, the day I've only gotten donations like Cash App and Patreon memberships, but that's all off of just people fucking with me. I've been on YouTube for like 6 years. I never got a penny from Google, YouTube, none of that. I've never got a penny, dog, because since day one, they said the content is just not suitable for advertisers because of what we talk about. And all we talk about is the shit that's going on in the world, you know? And I've been doing I realized I haven't made a video in almost 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been having a lot of I broke my fucking iPad and then my phone broke. So I couldn't even log in. I couldn't even log into my account for the last 2 weeks. I've been watching YouTube signed out. Ain't nothing worse, ain't nothing worse watching YouTube on like signed out. Cause then now you get the NPC algorithm. If you go on YouTube and you just watch from like a signed out account, it's just all the NPC. Like I'm like, wow, this is what the kids is watching. All of the corniest motherfuckers in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Mr. Beast and all of these weird ass fucking niggas and shit. You know? Oh, what is it? Just the dumbest fucking content, man. You know? It's like, damn. This is why everybody's so fucked up. You know? So I broke my fucking iPad. I gotta go get another iPad. Hopefully everything I'll be able to, I backed everything up, no diddy. And then my phone, I fucking got a new screen for the phone because the screen was fucked up. A week or two later, the fucking battery dies. Had to go get that. I could have just got a brand new fucking phone. It's just always something, bro. Woke up in the morning, my phone just kept turning off. No warning, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Tired of this shit, bro. Tired of technology, tired of social media. You know what I'm saying? I scroll on social media. It's just whores everywhere. I'll never get used to that shit. It's just daddy issues everywhere, man. It's just daddy issues everywhere. I love pussy more than any nigga walking this earth, okay? All right. I might be a legal sex addict. Let's have a real conversation. Shit is played out, bro. And because and the thing is, they not even real whores. They not even real. It's not like you could just they dress like real whores, but they not real whores. They fucking fraudulent whore mentality. Because if you walk up to them and be like, "Here's $40," you know what I'm saying? They not about that life. Okay, okay. An authentic whore is gonna take she's gonna take that $40 and she's gonna clock in. Let's have a real conversation. These bitches is fucking losers, man. They pump faking. You understand? That pussy pump faking. It's disgusting. They just everybody want attention. I gotta get this shit out the oven, man. Hold on, bro. I'm about to burn the fucking house. I don't even know what that means. Shit telling me to create a channel. What the fuck does that even mean? All right, let me see if I'm coming on YouTube. He said, "I'll sub if you do." All right, I think we can. Fraudulent whore mentality. Fraudulent. That's a good microphone right there, boy. That's a good microphone right there, boy. All right. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know why it says this. When I go to like my channels, what does that mean? My channels. You have not created any channels yet. What does that mean? My content. How can I have content on my channel if I don't have a channel? Look at this. Whatever. But yeah, low key T for president. Nigga, I got 6 followers, nigga. I got 6 followers, nigga. Check me out. Right? I got damn. I had a rumble for 2 years. Okay. Live. That's my live right here. About. I ain't got no about me, no shit. 51 total views. I think I'm the only nigga. I did 2 videos on YouTube that I edited, that I did voiceovers on. One video got 1 million views, and the other video almost got 2 million views. You know I didn't get paid $1, bro. You know I didn't get paid a penny. Off 2 videos, almost had 3 million views. Off videos I fucking edited, I did voiceovers on. You know what I'm saying? and I didn't get paid a motherfucking penny. I should have been an easy $10,000 to $15,000 in my pocket. I feel like I'm the only person. I got the worst luck in the world. I'm the only person that can like create content and then put it on like YouTube or whatever, and it actually get 1 million views, and I don't get a dime. You know? He said, what was the mistake? It wasn't a mistake. It's just my channel wasn't monetized. And then when I tried to monetize it, they just keep telling me my channel's not suitable. Whatever the fuck that mean. I don't even know what that means. You know, because there's a girl on the internet. This is some shit. I haven't made a video in a long time, but I keep my ear to the YouTube streets, right? There's girls on the internet with their titties out. There's girls on YouTube, and it's crazy because I had no idea. I've never seen a titty on YouTube before. I've never seen a titty on YouTube before. All right. Real quick, man. If y'all want to support the channel, definitely check out the Patreon. Okay. Shout out my loyal patrons. Shout out to anybody that ever signed up for the Patreon. I cleared my cookies, and now I gotta fucking put my passwords in all over. It's just always something, man. I was gonna bring up the Patreon, but I don't feel like. I mean, these fucking passwords, bro. I signed into my fucking Gmail the other day with the right password, and it wouldn't even let me log in. I signed in with the password I created, and it wouldn't even let me log into my own email with the password I created. I'm like, bro, get me off this planet, bro. Get me off this planet, bro. I don't want to do this no more. Like, honestly, I'm really at the point where I'm just like, go ahead, take my fingerprint or take my retina, because I'm tired. I'm tired of remembering all of these passwords. And then when you put the right password in, they like, oh, we can't verify if it's you. Nigga, you fucking piece of shit. I created the password. The fuck is wrong with technology, bro? We can't verify. That's what they told me. Google gonna tell me we can't verify that you're the right person. Log. I was so mad, bro. I was so mad. I wanted to cry, dog. I was so mad. I wanted to cry, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, I couldn't even get into my account, bro. All right, let's see about some clips, man. And don't be surprised if the internet goes out. Just letting y'all know in advance. Don't be surprised if the internet goes out. Jazz, but Repo, the Reaper keep it 1,000. The Reaper keep it 1,000. Okay. He said, gonna need a chip on your forehead to log in. That's some bullshit, bro. It's some bullshit. All right, let's see what we got. What we got over here. What we got over here. So basically, everybody's going after it's like a cult war now between Joe Rogan. And I can't stand this dude right here, man. This dude Russell Brand. I'm so sick of these people, man. Like, I'm so sick of these fucking quote unquote celebrities or whatever. I'm so sick of them, bro. I'm so sick of them, bro. You know, they didn't want to have nothing to do with YouTube or whatever, like the spaces that we created and we adapted whatever, we made our own. And then as soon as the Rona, bro, I mean, it was happening a little bit before that, but as soon as that funky bitch Kovisha came around, all the celebrities ran. They just took over. Like, honestly, it's mad disrespectful. They just took over our space. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube wasn't designed for like celebrities and shit. YouTube was designed for regular people and do-it-yourselfers and tutorials and shit like that. You know? These motherfuckers, these celebrities, bro, these quote-unquote celebrities, man, they're like pests, you know? You just can't get rid of them, you know? Everything you try to do to try to get away from them, they right in your face, bro. That's how I look at these celebrities, man. You feel me? Dude, Russell Brand. I've never listened to a Russell Brand video in my life. All I know, he was in the one movie with P Daddy, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Was he? Whatever. Who gives a fuck? You know, this long story. This dude is getting 200, almost 300,000. Like, bro, yo, this is crazy. We live in a world where people give a fuck what Russell Brand has to say about politics. Get the fuck out of here, bro. So anyway, let's get into this clip.
How many
And it's the same thing with I gotta put my earphones on. I don't even have my damn earphones on. We live in a world where fucking fear factor over here. Let me play this clip, man. These celebrities ain't shit, bro. I got a quick little, see if I can find it. Joe Rogan. This is really fucking like the sequel or the prequel. This is really the prequel. We're living in the prequel to Idiocracy, because Idiocracy was like the aftermath of what's happening now. You know what I'm saying? That's what we eventually become. We're living in the prequel to Idiocracy. Whole world is ready to go to war over a fucking orange-haired piece of shit. Let's have a real conversation, man. Where is this fucking video at, man? StreamYard need to fix this shit. Hold on, man. It take me mad long to find my own clips over here. Motherfucker. Here it is. So here's Joe Rogan, all right, with his bitch ass.
If somebody reputable starts talking about UFOs, you can co-opt the person and say, hey, want to know UFOs? We'll show you the real deal. But not only can you never talk about it publicly, you have to be a debunker publicly.
I'll tell the government right now, tell you right now if you're listening, NSA, CIA, I'm available, okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care. You show me a UFO, I'll lie to my mother. I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care. You show me a UFO, I'll lie to my mother.
Yup. Nah, it's over here fucking lagging for no reason. It's over here. It's lagging. Like my internet is. A couple weeks ago, the internet just started lagging. Had perfectly fine internet, and then it just started lagging. So I don't even think I can like really do shows anymore. I'm gonna have to do them. I'm gonna have to figure out another way to do videos. It's always something, bro. It's always something, bro.
Narratives. And the only one who's not doing that is Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
You a fan?
Yeah.
Now it was funny because when I heard Joe Rogan's take on this, I'm gonna play it. But when I heard his take on this, I was like, yeah. At first, I was like, oh shit, did Joe Rogan finally wake up? Is he finally able? And when I say wake up, I mean, do you completely throw away the left-right paradigm? You know what I mean? That's when somebody wakes up. When they realize that the left-right paradigm is just two wings of the same bird. You have to throw it away. Fuck every politician with air in their lungs. They're the real terrorists. Let's have a real conversation. And you accept that the collapse is inevitable. Okay, there's nothing special about America. The collapse is inevitable, and you have to make a decision. Do you want to try to live through it, or you want to be on some purge activity? Let's have a real conversation. Right? You know? But people don't want to, they just not ready to just accept reality. They find comfort in their fucking delusion. Let's have a real conversation. That's their blanket. The delusion and the left right shit. You know what I mean? Like the Donald Trump is their blanket. Joe Biden or Kamala, okay? Knee pads, Kamala. That's their blanket. Okay. Why does a president never say we're gonna get rid of the IRS and the Federal Reserve? Why do the president never say no shit like that? These people over here is like willing to fucking idol worship a blatant Luciferian because they want gas to be $1 cheaper. Nigga, gas should be free. We shouldn't even be paying for gas. They driving around. You out here, you got these people so fucking stupid. Nikola Tesla, his whole shit was free energy. Okay, he was free energy man. Okay, if he was a superhero, okay, he'd be free energy man. And now you got people out here paying all this money to drive these electric cars named after a motherfucker whose whole slogan was free energy. What are you motherfuckers are retarded, bro? These people are brain dead. You got these people driving cyber trucks running out of battery. Oh man, I wish I could find that video, man. It was this dude that was driving a cyber truck and he broke down. The dude broke down at the fucking recharging station and he had to call Tesla. He had to call Tesla and ask them for approval because the machine or the charging station wouldn't allow him to charge his own fucking battery in his car. He had to call Daddy Tesla. Can I get some battery in this bitch? What is this dude, man? Let me find this. Cybertruck. I can't get. Ran out of gas. Ran out. Where is it gas? Cybertruck ran out of battery. Yeah, it was this guy. I think it was this. Nah, I think it was this dude right here. Yeah, it was this dude, but but it was a short. Then I was watching these videos where the dude drives the Tesla, and the Tesla is always the Tesla is, hey, I say this respectfully. The Tesla drive worse than a white bitch, man. Respectfully, man. Hey, you know what? Let me not disrespect white bitches, man. The Tesla drive worse than an Asian bitch, man. Let's have a real conversation, man. Everybody in the world know Asian bitches should not legally be able to fucking operate a vehicle, man. Okay. Trying to find this short, man. I guess I'm not gonna be able to find it for y'all. Pretty sure it was this dude, though. Whatever. If I find it, I'll whatever, man. That's the thing. Like, if you really don't save shit, you will not be able to find it.
I am a fan. Yeah, he's the only one that makes sense to me.
But yeah, so instead of Joe Rogan breaking through the left-right paradigm, once again, his CIA asset is showing. You know what I mean? RFK is just like the rest of them. All of them are the same. It's just funny how people, like, instead of just throwing all of these people away, they just like, no, we gotta fucking believe. We gotta put our faith in man. Like, it's just gross.
He's the only one that he doesn't attack people. He attacks actions and ideas, but he's much more reasonable and intelligent.
Welcome back to Joe Rogan Discovers the Internet, episode 2185. At this point, this shit writes itself. Here we have a cryptozoology and Bigfoot expert on the podcast with Joe discussing politics, which resulted in Donald Trump passive-aggressively calling out Rogan for supposedly endorsing RFK Jr., forcing Joe to go into damage.
This nigga said a hot pocket. Don't disrespect me like that, man. That's you basically calling me a broke bitch. Don't disrespect me like that, man.
Control. This was definitely not on my bingo card for 2024, but this has been building for quite a while. Even before Trump was shot at, there was mounting pressure for Rogan to have Trump on his podcast. We've heard him say multiple times over the years that he won't have him on because he doesn't want to help him.
I would say if you don't do the podcast with him, you're helping the establishment and you're helping a guy named Joseph Biden. I think you're helping that person. You're helping Joseph Biden win by not interviewing Trump.
Did you come on this podcast specifically to try to get me to interview Trump?
No, you brought up Trump multiple times. I never brought it up.
It seems like you did. I think you did.
I could tell you, Joe, don't go live with this podcast. I'm talking to you as if the camera's not on right now.
However, Rogan has had politicians on his show before. Unfortunately for us, though, it looks like there's absolutely no chance that Rogan will have Trump on the show now that the former president has taken a jab at him. So I'll take you through all the controversy.
For all you know, like we know Trump is a narcissist, and this is what I'm saying. How fucking stupid you gotta be to think that a blatant narcissist is fit to be a good leader. This is exactly what I'm saying. Forget the fucking policies. You think a narcissist is gonna create great policies for the country? If it was even, if the whole election thing was real and stuff like that. This dude is the perfect definition of a motherfucker you don't want to be a leader, Donald Trump. And all of them, like all of them. You know what I mean? Kamala is batshit crazy. Okay, she can't stop laughing. Like she's like the Jamaican and Indian female version of the Joker and shit. Okay, fuck is wrong with her, man? Okay, she is addicted to nitrogen or whatever. Fuck that shit. She stay at the dentist's office, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? What is she always laughing about? She need to get, never mind. Let me not say that.
There also seems to be some tension growing between Rogan and his producer, Young Jamie. The fact-checking is getting out of control, and it got so bad this week that Jamie ended up cock-blocking Rogan when he had Sarah Walker on. Also, I think I've finally figured out why Joe's headphones are lopsided. Stick around and I'll share my theory with you at the end. But just quickly, don't forget to check out the link in the description to my Patreon, where I recently posted a video reviewing Joe Rogan's latest comedy special, Burn the Boats. There's also a new video about Tony Hinchcliffe's ego getting out of control. So if you're interested, sign up and support the channel over on Patreon. Now, as for Joe's guest, Brian has a YouTube channel called Bob Gimlin covering Bigfoot sightings and various other mysterious phenomena. Basically, it's the kind of channel Rogan watches at 2 a.m. when he's high as fuck, just after he's done murdering his laptop with the finest stand-up comedy material known to man. And so at first, it seemed like a routine JRE episode from back in the day. There wasn't a word spoken about the art of stool humping. It was all classic JRE talk.
Here you go. Here come this.
All you gotta do is
Come this fucking bullshit. I don't want this. I don't want this. Get the fuck off my computer.
They're as big as giraffes. They can fly and they're predatory.
And it's believed that they're probably the only thing around that would have given Tyrannosaurus Rex pause.
Whoa.
In a fight, T-Rex could obviously...
I don't know what the fuck these niggas be talking about, but my thing is like, you know, it's one thing to make a YouTube video, and then if the algorithm is on your side, you get hundreds of thousands, if not millions, if not billions of views. You got these rappers out here, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Drake. I mean, these motherfuckers is just, I mean, the definition of just beta bastards, you know what I mean? And but they get views. The algorithm is on their side. But it's like real influence and real power is when, as an individual, like if a Joe Rogan says, yo, you know, today's Sunday. If Joe Rogan says, yo, it's Sunday, it's Sunday, August 11th. Okay. You know, if you really fuck with me, come meet me here at such and such time. And if you can get 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 people to show up just because you told them to, that's power. Or if you fucking, you know, you buy some land and you create some, you know, you try to create some sort of community and you tell people to show up and they actually show up, that's real power. Like people don't understand like organizing and mobilizing and shit like that. That's power, and that's what they fear. You know what I'm saying? That's what the lizards fear so much, you know. And people like they're still stuck on phase one. Like phase one is spreading the truth. Phase one is talking about it. Phase two is organizing and mobilizing. You know what I'm saying? And then stage three is standing on business. Stage three is standing on business, and stage four is thriving. Let's have a real conversation. But all these people want to do is talk. That's it. They don't want change, you know. So I'm always doing this like balancing act between like this journey that I'm on. Am I here to actually like physically move the needle? Or am I just here to just spiritually observe, learn, and grow, and then move on to the next realm or whatever, you know, frequency or whatever. You know, I'm always doing this balancing act, and it's fucking exhausting because I want to be able to like commit to one, because I know people that's like, yo, I want to do something about this fucked up world that we living in. And then you go to try to do it, and it's just like, damn, this shit feel like it's Mission Impossible and shit. I feel like fucking I feel like Tom Cruise. I feel like the black Tom Cruise out this bitch. You know?
But imagine being able to sprint, because that spear would do some damage.
I'm sure you know about terror birds.
Of course.
Yes.
You know,
Last sets of terror birds extinct over 10,000 years ago. So
Oh,
possible for
Oh.
that one, but this says there's no way humans could have ever met the terror birds.
oh, I don't believe
a
that.
researcher said it.
Yeah, you don't know, bitch. There's no way you know what happened 10,000 years ago.
This one says between 53 million and 18,000 years ago.
Oh,
it's a
how
huge
weird.
window.
What a fucking window. Like, they don't know. Hey, man, you guys need to do
I
some more
don't know
productive
what
with our
this
lives
has to
instead of
do
talking about
with-
UFOs.
No.
I know. Yeah.
What?
Hear it. He's basically saying there's a bunch of false claims about the video Joe's referring to.
Changed the Minnesota state flag to make it look like a Somali flag. Yeah.
Oh,
You haven't seen that?
no.
Yeah. Show that video. So the video of him taking down an
Yeah.
intelligence.
I don't know what the fuck that has to do with Donald Trump. So we gonna skip past that bullshit? Cause I don't know what the fuck that had to do with anything.
I thought he was this nut, this like conspiracy theorist nut. And
I is scared to
And once again, beware of anybody that uses the word conspiracy theorist in a negative way. Because when a person uses that word conspiracy theorist in a negative way, almost as if they're trying to weaponize a person that thinks outside the box or goes against the mainstream narrative. Okay, that's exactly how the fucking Central Intelligence Agency, you know what I'm saying? They designed it to be effective like that. To discount and dismiss like a person that actually possesses critical thinking, a person that's not a human parrot. So whenever somebody uses that word, like you got to take, like if you really a conspiracy theorist, you take pride in it. You say, bitch, you ain't scamming me, bitch. You can't scam you cannot scam my spirit. I'm a proud conspiracy theorist. Hello, gay. Hello, gay. That's a bar, nigga. It's that easy.
debate Kamala.
they do it on the left, they do it on the right.
It's
They
that
gaslight
easy.
you, they manipulate you, they promote narratives. And
I eat pussy from the back and I take pride in it. It's that easy.
the only one who's not doing that is Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
You a fan?
Yeah, I am a fan. Yeah, he's the only one that makes sense to me. He's the only one that he doesn't attack people. He attacks actions and ideas, but he's much more reasonable and intelligent. I thought he was this nut, this like conspiracy theorist nut, until I read his book. I read The Real Anthony Fauci, and I'm like, what is it? How much of this is real? Because if it's all real, this is fucking insane. And we live in a world where we're being manipulated by these health organizations that are being paid.
Now remember, Kobe Bryant was suing Big Pharma over some Black Mamba bullshit. You know, check that out. You know, Larry Gators broke it down. He did a great job. You know, Larry Gators be on some bullshit too, but remember, you know, some people say that's why they got Kobe Bryant the fuck up out of here, because he wanted smoke with Big Pharma, and Big Pharma said to the no hell, okay. Big Pharma said take a seat. Okay, Big Pharma said take a seat. All right, allegedly. This is all allegedly. All right. So when Joe Rogan started talking about Big Pharma, I'm like, oh, they're gonna kill this nigga. They gonna kill this nigga. But at the same time, he's basically dick riding Kamala. So it's weird. I don't know what's going on with Joe Rogan. To be completely honest with you, I don't know if he's going rogue. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna have to Kanye him. Okay. He gonna next time we see Joe Rogan, he ain't got no hair, but they gonna give him like some blonde eyebrows. I don't know. You know, but it's giving rogue CIA asset right now. Okay, Joe, say it ain't so, Joe. Joe, you supposed to be talking like this, Joe?
by the pharmaceutical drug interests.
Is Joe
So a bunch
supposed to
of
be
Trump
talking like
supporters took that as Rogan's endorsement of RFK Jr. instead of Donald Trump, and the attack started over on Twitter. Naturally, Donald Trump got wind of it and decided to jump in and fan the flames even further by saying it will be interesting to see how loudly Joe Rogan gets booed the next time he enters the UFC ring. Now, can I just say, Shane Gillis needs to voice that as soon as possible. I can just picture it in my head, the head movements. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Maybe the best. Who knows? But seriously, that's a pretty passive-aggressive way to mobilize your fan base against Joe. I thought it was petty of Trump to do that. He knows that he gets cheered when he rocks up to a UFC event with Dana, and he also...
Yeah, Mr. fucking Tampon Head, right? Tampon Head. Oh, let's go over to Rumble, see if anybody gives a fuck. Let's see. Does anybody care about us on Rumble? No. Okay. Don't nobody give a fuck on Rumble. All right. Let's go back. But yeah, that's how Donald Trump is, man. He's a fucking flaming, like, bro. He's on the Mount Rushmore of narcissists. If you say you gotta kiss his ass. You gotta kiss his ass 25/8. Okay, 25 hours of the day, 8 days a week for him to even fucking, you know what I mean? For him to even be decent towards you. But as soon as you say anything about this dude, man, you know, he's on the fucking Corey Holcomb side of the game. As soon as you say anything about Donald Trump that's not kissing his ass, you know, he's ready to go to war with you.
knows that it's Joe's stomping ground. Rogan's been there since almost the beginning.
Once again, how childish is that? How low vibrational is that? And that's who these people, Cult 45, right? Or Cult 47, whatever. This is who they fucking, this is their God. Your God is a weak, bitch-made, cowardice narcissist. That's who you choose to idolize? That's who you idol worship. A weak orange lizard.
So it was definitely a calculated move from Trump. And I kind of feel bad for Joe in this situation. He's allowed to endorse or support whoever he wants. But I guess by the same token, Trump's allowed to shit on him if he likes to as well. And so don't read the comments. Joe must have read the comments and decided to respond to all the criticism on Twitter himself. He said, "For the record, this isn't an endorsement. This is me just saying I like RFK as a person, and I really appreciate the way he discusses things with civility and intelligence. I think we could use more of that in this world. I also think Trump..."
I haven't done any research, and this is, you know, unlike me because I get the receipts on all of these lizards, right? I get the receipts on all of these lizards, but I can't listen. When it comes to RFK, it's like he has the driest vagina in the world stuck inside of his throat. I cannot listen to this dude. I don't give a fuck what he talking about. Can we get some Neuralink for his throat? Can we do something to make his throat sound normal? I can't listen to him, bro. And I say that respectfully, but I can't. It sounds like he's having a fucking stroke every time he talk. I can't listen to him, bro. But I heard that correct me if I'm wrong. What I heard was he was basically, is he like is he another puppet for Israel? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is RFK another Israel puppet? You know, Israel comes before America and all this shit, man. You know, I can't even do no research on RFK. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen to people. I go to the source. So if I'm trying to get receipts on Donald Trump, I'm listening to his interview. I'm listening. You know what I mean? From the horse's mouth, I get the information. the things that he says and his actions and shit. I can't do no research on RFK, bro. I be clearing my throat when I'm listening to him talk. I'm like, I can't do this shit. You know? Fake this stuff to chill on the beach. You think so?
Trump raising his fist and saying fight after getting
Does anybody have any tea? Does anybody have the tea on RFK? Did he sacrifice anybody? Okay. Did he do any? Was he on the Lolita Express? Does anybody have the tea on RFK? Okay. Huh?
shot? He's one of the most
Does he like how many fingers he like in his booty?
American fucking things of all time. I'm not
No Diddy.
the guy to get political information from. If you want that from a comic, go to Dave Smith. He actually knows what he's talking about. So I think the first half was good. He was pretty clear about what he said, but then the second half was just weird in my opinion. I hate it when Joe uses the excuse, I'm not the guy to get political information from when it suits him. He'll go hard in the paint on science, politics, and history. And when he gets called out, he'll bitch out and say, I'm just a meathead comedian who talks shit for a living. He can't have it both ways, but let's put that to the side for now because I'm seriously bummed that this means we're probably not going to get Trump on JRE. Just imagine if Joe had Trump and Shane Gillis on at the same time.
Joe Rogan had I don't know why everybody wants this interview with Donald Trump. I just saw Donald Trump on Aiden Ross. Donald Trump is boring. The only time Donald Trump is actually like entertaining is when he's like pissed off. Is when like Donald Trump when he went to that he was being interviewed by the black bitches and shit. That shit was entertaining. Okay. But when Donald Trump sits down with people that just kiss his ass, like the Tim Pools and so on and so forth, and the Aiden Ross, it's boring. It's boring as hell. But when he's like going back and forth with somebody, right? Just like when he said when he lied his ass off, right? Okay, his lizard nose got real long and shit. When Hillary said whatever she said, and he was like, yeah, because if you did, I'd lock you up or some shit like that. Okay. When there's like when Donald Trump is going back and forth and he can come up with these rebuttals and shit, okay, like a fucking URL. Okay, like a smack DVD battle rap or some shit like that. That's when he's entertaining. But if he sits down with, it's going to be a boring interview. And the only people that's going to enjoy it are is Cult 45 and Cult 47. That's it, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like an overall entertaining thing. I like Donald Trump when he's pissed off. Okay. All right. I like Donald Trump when somebody's pissing him off.
Time. But that's never going to happen now, obviously. And the strange thing is, Joe's pretty much always gone easy on Trump and defended him, even when it made him look like an absolute tool.
Well, you know, there's people that voted for Biden that are doing it now. They're like, what did I do?
Right.
Like, what did I choose? Like, how is this guy?
Yeah, you just can't listen to an interview where he's saying some of the stuff he says that just makes no sense at all.
Did you hear what he said like yesterday or a couple of days ago? He's talking about the Revolutionary War. He's like, one of the reasons why we lost the Revolutionary War, one of the problems with the Revolutionary War was they didn't have enough airports.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I saw that. Like, what the hell?
Like, pull him.
It's crazy.
If you had any other job and you were talking like that,
yeah,
they would go, hey, you're done.
Is this the video you're talking about?
Let me see what this one says. I don't think it is.
By the way, the same stable genius that said the biggest problem we had in the Revolutionary War is we didn't have enough airports. Whoa.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
And Biden was funny too, but like he's just like, you know, he's dementia funny, you know what I mean? And then you just start to feel bad after a while, you know? Oh, it's only so many times You know, the nigga can fall off a bicycle or just fall. He just standing up and fall. Like, there's only so many times you can laugh at elder abuse, man. It's only so many times, man. You know, let's have a real conversation, man. I remember I was watching Zach the other day, and he brought up the what was it, Lisa Simpson, right? When she became president and shit. Maybe we'll watch one of those. But yeah, I don't know, bro. In the polls, they're saying that Kamala is up. They're saying that Kamala is winning in the poll. But once again, all of this shit is bullshit. It's bullshit, man. You know? I wonder what kind of like Illuminati shit they do behind closed doors to like really decide who's gonna be the president. Like, what do they do? Like, they gotta do something behind closed doors. Like, do they just play like a game of fucking like Uno or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Hey, who can chug the most adrenochrome? All right, like, who, you know what I mean? Like, look, there has to be some weird, goofy, demonic shit that goes on behind closed doors that they do. You know what I mean? Can't just be, you know. Yeah, Biden is, they was fucking him over. They was fucking Biden over, man.
Just for the record,
is that fake?
It's not fake, but he was referencing Trump saying that. He didn't say Jesus. He said a stable genius, and that's where the transcription.
Let me hear what it says. What did he say?
Our army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he fucked up.
A lot of times, and then a lot of times with Trump be talking like he retarded or something. Respectfully, I'll be listening to Trump talk, and the way that he talks and the way he uses his words and shit, and then the way he like he'll just be like, yeah, I went to the I'm how was he saying some dumb shit like, I'm in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, it's lovely. Like, he be just talking like he's fucking retarded or something. Like, you know, I can't really. I gotta find a clip or something, you know. But he talks like he's. I'm like, this nigga is Trump. Is Trump fucking retarded, man?
But I feel like that's you can tell too. It sounds like a little different. He's like, you can tell he like messed up his words, but yeah. He's just, I don't know.
To go with the airports.
Well, that's the thing about media these days. It's like,
right.
You got to look into it.
Yeah, Jamie's getting out of control with the fact checking. And that reminds me, it's gotten so bad now that Jamie basically cock-blocked Rogan on the podcast this week with theoretical physicist Sarah Walker. Joe was smitten. He finally found a scientist who was willing to listen to his theories and agree with him. And when she disagreed with him, she would do it politely without hurting his feelings. So yeah, things were going well.
I think this pathology of materialism, this thing that is...
Anyway, let's see. So there's that, yeah. Rogan, you know, and these people, man. These people love some politics, boy.
Price is low. We've managed to cut out the middle.
And then you have the podcast bros for all those like young men that Trump is trying to target saying maybe support RFK in races like in Texas. Again, I don't think this affects the presidential race really, but this could depress people, or they could, I don't know, just vote for RFK.
I just want to get to the point in the apocalypse where like all of these fucking like, and I say this respectfully, okay? I say this respectfully, okay? I just want to get to the point in our apocalypse where, like, you know what I'm saying, all these bitches. Where the bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? You try to holler at these bitches and they just be like, ew, get away from me, broke ass nigga. I want to get to the point in the apocalypse where that same bitch is like, please, low key, can you help me? I'll suck your dick. I just want to get to that point, man.
RFK, or it's a wild card. If you have
see me over here, I'm thriving in the apocalypse and shit. You know what I'm saying, bitch? In the apocalypse, I got a clean asshole. I got toilet paper, bitch. I got wet wipes, bitch. Okay, all right. I got tuna that's not even close to being expired, bitch. What are you talking about?
Have the Rogan types making these cases.
Bitch, you wearing a dirty diaper, bitch.
See here, Joe Rogan make his case that the only thing that makes sense is to vote for RFK.
He said, sell me his wife. Yo, that's what. Let's just skip all of this domesticated, propagandized bullshit, delusional reality that we living in now. Let's get to that. Let's get to that point, man, where human beings, because when I look at I treat and I look at human beings in their just like their purest form. You're a fucking animal. I'm an animal and you're a fucking animal. And the only reason why we not acting in our purest form, okay, in our perfect form, like Cell and shit, is because there's a fucking Starbucks right there and there's a fucking Walmart right there. Okay, let's have a real conversation. And there's a fucking happy ending spot right there. Let's just keep it real, man. All right. I want to experience some sort of timeline where it's like humans is just really like being the fucking animals that they are. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I don't appreciate, not saying I don't appreciate like, peace and civil nature and shit like that. But come on, man. If we're gonna do this whole order out of chaos shit, then bring the chaos, bitch.
That's just what they do. That's politics. They do it on the left. They do it on the right. They gaslight you. They manipulate you. They promote narratives. And the only one who's
because these people would not survive. These people on the internet and these people in the comment section, okay, these motherfuckers with a ring light and shit. I've been doing YouTube for fucking 6 years. I still don't have a ring light, nigga. Niggas that use ring lights is going to be food in the apocalypse.
not doing that is Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
You a fan?
Yeah, I am a fan. Yeah, he's the only one that makes sense to me. He's the only one that he doesn't attack people. He attacks actions and ideas, but he's
He's
much more reasonable.
We should also just say, I mean, I think the other thing that Joe's not saying, and it's true. I mean, on some level, I think maybe RFK has not been in attack mode in the same way as
like this dude right here on the right? And I say this respectfully, but he looked like he wiped his asshole front to back,
as Trump or Harris. But Joe Rogan just did a special where he basically said COVID, the only people we really lost for COVID were people who actually believed in COVID or believed that you should take a vaccine. We had 1.2 million people die. And vaccinating people, we still see the implications of vaccinations on death rates in populations.
Oh, I gotta turn that shit off because he didn't said the damn words you're not allowed to say. He just keep fucking saying the shit. So there's that. It looked like Dana White and Joe Rogan were created in the same laboratory. The fuck? Anyway, All right, let's see what else we got. So there's that. Like basically, once again, it don't matter if it's the LGBT community. If they don't like what you're talking about, if you don't agree with them, if you don't parrot whatever they're talking about, they go against you. It don't matter. It don't matter. You know. If you do not if you don't think for yourself, bro, I mean, if you think for yourself, you have there's no place for you, man. You understand? Let me see what else we got. I was gonna talk about that Corey Holcomb shit, but I don't even care anymore. That dude is a bozo. Once again, man, narcissists are basically like the equivalent of tumors to Earth. You know what I mean? I don't care about this Mr. Beast bullshit, to be honest. Blueface and Krishan, I don't care about that. Them niggas is fucking clowns. Listen, check this guy out. We'll go over here. This guy makes very relatable content. Maybe I'll hit him up, see if we could get him on the show.
Do you ever wonder and say to yourself, what's going to happen to me someday? We all know we're going to die, but we don't know how we're going to die. We don't know if we may get some kind of disease in the future. We don't know if we may just be okay for the rest of our lives. We all hope, of course, to be okay. We all know we're going to age. We all know we're going to get old. But with age, sometimes comes along with problems, health problems. And it just goes in so many waveforms. You know, you can get cancer, that could happen at any age. Doesn't necessarily mean when you get old, it could happen anytime. If you're a smoker, it's supposedly more of a risk to happen. But sometimes it just happens regardless. There's people that take care of themselves, try to do the right thing, eat healthy, and yet their body still just fails them. And it's just, this is where I say, where is the gift of life? What part of life is a gift? It looks more like a curse to me in so many ways, forms. Look what we have to do all day. We got to literally keep chasing the almighty dollar. And then on top of that, we got to have health problems or whatever type of problems. Not saying everybody has health problems, but there are a lot of people, tons of people that do have them. And it's sadly nothing you can do about it. It's just how your body forms out, I guess, And it's just, life's already a pain in the ass. Just having no problems, like no health-wise problems, life is still a challenge. But then on top of it, having a whole bunch of problems added up just makes it even more unbearable. And this is where I say, what is the point in living all the way to the end? I'm not saying let's all just give up, but there are a lot of people that feel comfortable just choosing when they're going to die instead of how they're going to die. Choosing when to die may sometimes make more sense because you already have it all plotted out, planned out. I'm not saying to do it, but I'm just saying there's people that feel that way makes more sense. And to some degree, I have to agree, actually, because, you know, nobody knows how we're going to die. We all hope one day we just go to sleep and that's it. That's the best way anyone could want to go. But that doesn't mean that's how you're going to go. It may be, but it may not be. Nobody knows how we're going to die. And that's honestly the scary part. I'm not scared, and I said this numerous times, I'm not scared of death itself. I'm just scared of how I'm going to get to death, what I'm going to possibly go through before dying, the torment, the suffering of God knows what before I get to death. Because death doesn't just grab you right away. Sometimes if you're lucky enough, if you're fortunate enough, you know, it does. But there's a lot of unfortunate that, you know, just got to go through the suffering and misery first. Then death finally says, all right, my friend, come along. Come to the other side. Are you ready to see what's on the other side? You suffered more than enough. Take my hand, says the almighty Grim Reaper, and we shall go to the dead zone. All kidding aside, though, it's like, that's how I feel. That's how it feels. You just suffer and suffer and suffer before death finally says, all right, come on, let's go. Instead of it just saying, come on, let's go from the start, we got to go through all the bullshit. It's like when your animal's suffering, it hurts us to see that. We put them down, which is the absolute right thing to do. But why can't it be the same for us? Why, if somebody has really bad cancer or whatever type of illness, that they're not going to get better, they're just going to suffer and decay and deteriorate while living, why should someone have to suffer and be alive for that? Oh, yeah, because it is, right? You know, I mean, it's...
I heard some shit in, like, another country. You can actually, like, they give you the option to, like, clap yourself. They give you the option to walk up the stairs to the upper room. I gotta find out where I seen that. I saw that in a thumbnail about Susan passing away, but I didn't know if that was real or not. With her fucking damn. So she really is dead. Hold on. We're gonna come back to this video. $56. And you know what's funny? Like, her last name looked like when you just, like, when your phone is just dialing shit in your pocket, or like you just drop the keyboard. That's what her last name looked like. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? Whoa jikitiki. Whoa sisiki. Whoa sisiki. Like, you just stupid. They running out of names for the lizards. The AI done fucked up that lizard name. Let's have a real conversation. All right, let's see this. And you know, and listen, the truth is, don't know YouTube's relationship, like the whole YouTube management relationship with the content creator and also the user. YouTube is out here. And as far as content creators, YouTube is out here deleting subscribers from the content creator. YouTube is not allowing, just not allowing the content creators' channels to grow based on, you know what I mean, like the quality of content they're creating, right? They out here terminating content creators' channels and taking whatever money, just literally stealing whatever money that they have that they're waiting for in their account. I've heard stories about content creators having like a couple $1,000 and they waiting for that money. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get an estimation of how much you're gonna get, and they channel get terminated, and YouTube steal the fucking money that they were supposed to get. You listen, man. And then when it comes to the relationship between YouTube management and subscribers, bro, I'm subscribed to a lot of my own subscribers. So a lot of people that are subscribed to me are also content creators. I rarely get notifications to the content creators I'm subscribed to. It don't matter, motherfucker. You could ring the bell, you could press the bell 100 times a day, and YouTube still don't tell you when a nigga is live till 3 days later. You be like, nigga, you did a show 3 days ago, nigga. Right? YouTube, so it's like, how can you expect us to give a fuck? Okay? They in reality, they need a fucking complete, like, the relationship between the YouTube management and the content creators and the just regular viewers, bro. It needs to be overhauled. They don't give a fuck. If you got an issue with your channel, it's impossible to get in contact with a real breathing person. It's terrible. This platform is terrible. The robots control YouTube. Period. Then I'm watching these videos on the internet where these people was talking about how they work at Google or work at YouTube. I'm like, well, where the fuck is y'all at when somebody has a problem? You know, so are we supposed to feel bad? Fuck no.
Replay poker.
Feel bad to get the hell up out of here, man. Good riddance.
He is mourning a devastating loss. Susan Wojcicki, the former CEO of
Wojcicki, first of all, that don't even sound like what it's spelled like. You just made that shit up. Second of all, is the hoe really dead, or is she doing the cha-cha slide on Epstein Island? Let's have a real conversation.
YouTube
with Kobe Bryant and them.
Has died at the age of 56 after a battle with lung cancer. And her husband, Dennis Troper, takes to Facebook to announce the sad news. He writes alongside pictures of Susan, "It is with profound sadness that I share the news of Susan Wojcicki passing. My beloved wife of 26 years and mother to our 5 children left us today after 2 years of living with non-small cell lung cancer." He continues, Susan was not just...
Like I said, I might be a legal sex addict. It would be hard for me. Like, for me, it would be hard to take that down, man. That wouldn't be a PlayStation trophy that I would want on my resume. It'd be hard to take that down, you know? And, you know, white bitches hold a very special place in my ball sack. You know what I'm saying? White bitches, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Just my best friend and partner in life, but a brilliant mind, a loving mother, and a dear friend to many. Her impact on our family.
That would be a shame, man. It's just my balls would swell up with shame. You know what I mean?
And the world was immeasurable. We are heartbroken.
It's a rough nut right there, boy. That's a rough nut right there, boy.
We're grateful for the time we had with her. Please keep our family in your thoughts as we navigate this difficult time. Susan joined Google in 1999, years before it was acquired by YouTube in 2006. In 2014, she became the media company's CEO, leading the charge of video sharing on social media. And after 9 years in the position, Susan stepped down in 2023 to focus on her, quote, family, health, and personal projects, according to NBC News, and was replaced by YouTube's current CEO, Neil Mohan. Following the news of her passing.
Look at this nigga, man. Look at this. Look at him. Would you look at him? Look at this creepy looking motherfucker right here, boy. He said a few drink. Well, what are we drinking, Dan? What the hell? You gotta be drinking Everclear, nigga. You gotta be drinking what's that shit? Jaeger. You gotta be taking Jaeger to the face. Okay. You need some hallucinogenics to be fucking that fucking pit bull face looking bitch, man. And look at this creepy ass nigga right here. Okay. I want to see this nigga right here. I want to see his search history. I want to see your search history, sir. I want to see his search history.
Neil also expresses
this shit is probably mortifying.
His condolences to Susan's family and loved ones. Today, we at YouTube lost a teammate, mentor, and friend. I had the good fortune of meeting Susan 17 years ago when she was the architect of the DoubleClick acquisition. Her legacy lives on in everything she touched at Google and at YouTube. I am forever grateful for her friendship and guidance. I will miss her tremendously. My heart goes out to her family and the loved ones. Susan was 56 years old.
Did Susan, did she have ass at least? Did she have ass at least? That's my question. Because if a bit ugly bitch, if she got ass, how she built you two. Let's see if she got ass. Oh my god, it's not off. We not off to a good start, man. Let's see if Susan had ass. Damn, why the picture so small? This bitch. This bitch is vampire colored, man. Are you serious? This bitch is motherfucking Count Dracula colored, man. Why is the picture so small? I hate when they do this, bro. How do you make the pictures right like how they used to be? When you click on a picture and it will be big as hell. I can't stand fucking Google, man. Look at this. You going home with this? You going home with this? You going home with that? You taking that to your real house? You taking this to the place that you sleep every night? To your safe haven? You taking this shapeshifter to the place you feel most comfortable? The fuck is you talking about? Lord have mercy. At this point, it's looking like her fucking jaw poke out further than her ass. I couldn't do it, man. I don't think I could do it. I'm trying to do the calculations in my head, and I'm just like, I really can't calculate how I could make my dick hard around this lady. You know? Yeah, she ain't got no ass. She kind of looked like Joe Biden. Yo, honestly, she kind of looked like Joe Biden, bro. Tell me this bitch don't look like Joe Biden. Oh man. Okay. All right. Okay. She could suck my dick for 2 hours. The dick still be on gummy worm. Let's have a real conversation. All right. Let's see. There was this channel that I just found today. And I really can appreciate this channel.
Are you tired of the same old conversations? Do you?
So the channel is called Understanding Conspiracy. Definitely go check this channel out. I'm going through his videos, you know, come to find out he did a damn interview with Donut. It's Donut. You know, Donut is wicked smart. Shout out Donut. This dude got almost 60,000 subscribers. Never heard of. It's little things that make me happy. Like when I can still, you know, after the whole purge of like conspiracy theorists on YouTube, being able to find like real good channels make me happy. I ain't gonna lie. Being able to find real truthers on YouTube present day, it makes me happy. You know, so this dude did a video. I'll go to the one with Donut. I don't know if it was live though. And we'll watch a little bit of this. But his whole thing is, in which you know, his theory or whatever, which I never thought about, is he's saying that the Nephilim looked like clowns. Let me try to find this real quick. Even bro, like McDonald, like Ronald McDonald or the Joker. Motherfucker, where's the video at? You know? Me personally, I've never really been scared of like clowns. You know how some people, you know, I've never been like scared of clowns and no shit like that. I'm trying to find the video. Here it is. Donut.
Hey, what's up? It's Set Beats, and for a limited time, I'm offering 5 of.
Shut up, hoe ass nigga. That's why Donut is in my top 10, if not top 5, because he Donut can make videos by himself. He does his own research and he makes his own connections, and that's why I got respect for content creators that could just make content themselves and could have all the admiration and, you know, the people that you know, they could hoard all the attention for themselves. But it's something special about a content creator that's like, yo, let's collaborate, and they want to showcase other people's work with their platform. Those people are special. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
It's Donut.
Warning that you need to be careful not to let these demons back in once they're cast out, because if you're not careful, he'll bring more of his buddies with him, and then you'll have a legion inside of you. So that's why, you know,
what he just said, I'm gonna rewind this. That's why when, like, you know, higher developed souls, we go outside and we naturally have these empath abilities. These motherfuckers are walking around with legions of fucking demons infesting their vessel. That's why they can't fucking smile, or they'll try to smile. You see these people try to smile, and it's like the demon is like, the fuck you doing? Let's have a real conversation.
Gateways and channels with the dress that she still wears, made from the hair of these dead Nephilim.
Nigga, that look like Susan right here. I thought this was a picture of Susan right here. Rest in piss.
They call them mourning dresses, and it's kind of like a family heirloom now. So there's remnants that red hair just seems to be a Nephilim-esque trait for some reason. So like I said, that's what they looked like, sure. So throughout history, these Nephilim became the kings and rulers over everything before the flood. They usurped every position of rulership over humanity, and who could stand up against a giant? Of course, that's going to happen, And people venerated them. People worshipped them as gods, demigods, half gods, the men of renown, heroes of old. But they began cannibalizing humans. They got so large, humans couldn't sustain them anymore. They just became evil, brutal rulers that literally ate humans, ate each other, ate all the animals, ate all the food, destroyed the land, warred with other tribes constantly over petty power struggles. They were just the worst, the worst rulers, full of pride and hubris, monsters who just loved themselves beyond belief, because they were part divine and giants over these ants around them who were their servants and minions.
Well, you know what's interesting? That we are in the year of the dragon, and cannibalism is a huge thing right now, right? In Haiti, and even here in America, there was just somebody cannibalizing somebody as well. So
well, you got to wonder what the spirit behind that is. And if we're talking about the Nephilim and now the demons, then these are the spirits that run through people. And demonic this is where demonic possession comes from. These demons that possess people today used to be kings and rulers. They want a body once more to experience the things that used to come easy to them. So they do that through your senses. They possess your body, influence you to do things so they can feel the pleasure through your fingers, your lips, your eyes, your ears, your nose. They use your senses for their own benefit because they're disembodied now. They don't have senses. In a sense, they're in hell, in this fractal, trippy astral realm here on Earth, just behind our perceptions, but they're kind of stuck in the plumbing of reality. They're not really, they're in the wiring behind the walls, they're not in the real deal where we are with a body, and that's what they crave. It says, Jesus described it as when a spirit's cast out of a man, it wanders in dry places, it hungers and it thirsts, but has no need to quench that thirst. So it seeks to come straight back into the body it was just kicked out of as soon as possible, if you let it. So that was a warning that you need to be careful not to let these demons back in once they're cast down. Because if you're not careful, he'll bring more of his buddies with him, and then you'll have a legion inside of you. So that's why, stop allowing them in by opening gateways and channels. And that's really what I'm going to get into now. What is a gateway and a channel exactly? And why is it important to be careful about what you dress like? Okay. So these things were venerated as gods. And what we have today are remnants of these cultures that venerated them as gods a very long time ago, at least before the flood and just after the flood. Because the Nephilim were killed. It says that God saw how horrible everything was. And as a punishment for the Watchers who created them, he sent a strong delusion across all the Nephilim. And the Nephilim just started fighting each other. They started killing one another over land and power because they weren't very smart, to be honest. They were just full of pride and strength and hubris, but not intelligence. And the angels who made their children, because that's what they are to these angels, though their offspring, they had to watch their children kill each other. So the Nephilim wipe each other out. But the Nephilim, by that point, had made their own children. They had mated with human women and created quarter hybrid Nephilims. And then their children's children had mated with human women and created like 1/8 hybrid giant creatures. They were still around.
Have you seen Prometheus, the movie where they plant the DNA and by this really pale white, clown-looking figure?
Yeah, he drinks the black goo and then his body disintegrates and goes into the water or something like that. And he seeds life on Earth or something like that. Yeah, this is the sad thing. Okay, so all these movies we see, all these programs, they have not come up with these things themselves. They're just rehashing this story I'm telling you now with fictional twists for money.
Right.
You know, there's nothing new under the sun. There's no real original ideas. Everything that has been will be again. And things like Prometheus, you know, and Prometheus literally is a god who stole the fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. So Prometheus is basically Lucifer, you know, because the Luciferian doctrine is he opened the eyes of humanity by making them be as gods, by telling them to eat the apple, to free them from a prison, from a cruel and evil, vindictive god who wanted to keep them stupid, you know. That's the same story as Prometheus stealing fire from God, which is knowledge, and giving it to mankind, you know, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil is what they ate from the tree. So it's just, they're all just parallel stories for a rebellious angel who's pretending to be our buddy. I'm trying to help you, you know, I'm trying to help you be like gods like us. When the trap was, Adam and Eve were as close to God as any human could possibly be. They were already walking in the Garden of Eden talking to the guy. How much better can it possibly get, you know? But now we're in a worse position because we believe that lie, that temptation of ye will be as gods. And that's still going on today, by the way. That same lie is the promise behind everything that humanity does. You know, that's why we have things like transhumanism. You know, the promise of immortality through mechanical means is the same promise. You will be as gods and be immortal without having to ask or have God help you in any way, you know, do it yourself type of attitude. But anyway, the Nephilim wipe each other out. Their children are still around. It seems like the flood happens because just before the flood, humanity decides, I want to be like the Nephilim. Let's manipulate our own DNA. And in the book of Jasher, it talks about the mixing of kinds began to happen, maybe 120 years before the flood. The Nephilim giant titans are all dead. Their offspring are still knocking about here and there. The angels who mated with human women and created the giants are now locked in chains. They're in prison. The angels who didn't mate with human women, but are still in rebellion, they're still around, you know, and it seems like rather than mate with human women again, because the punishment is just too severe, they made humans corrupt themselves. So it says humanity was sinning against the fowls of the air, the beasts of the land, the fish of the sea, everything, and they were mixing genetic things together and creating human-animal hybrids. So this is where you get your cryptids from. This is where you get dog men, moth men, reptilian men, you know what I mean? Human-animal hybrids come from this period of time. Mermaids, sirens, things like that, you know, fish people.
Yeah, you know,
these are X-Men. These are mutants, you know, that's where we get that from. And that I think they did it because they knew the flood was coming. And if
I've been looking into I look into the fashion industry a lot on the channel. And Alexander McQueen, he did a fashion show of the hybrids as well. Something with the fashion industry is predictive programming as well and symbology. But yeah, he did this Atlantis one where you can see they're the hybrid, but he also showed the transhumanism before he ended up, I believe, like suicided with his dog or something. Like it was all symbolic.
That makes sense. Look at that. You can see that's kind of like a fish reptilian hybrid human mix, isn't it? Type of thing going on. The fashion industry is full of it, you know. And I did an episode on Lee Bowery as well, who was a huge influence on the fashion industry. He was heavily Nephilimifying himself, shall we say.
Yeah, bro. Like, ain't nobody wearing none of this shit. Ain't nobody wearing none of this shit. So what's really going on here? Let's have a real conversation. You know? So what's really going on here, man? We live in this world where all of these people with quote unquote power, all they're doing is just every day. It's like how they made us pledge allegiance to a flag that represented genocide. Every day they pledge allegiance to they pledge allegiance to deities and entities and shit that their whole fucking, you know, their track record is symbolic and representative of genocide as well. Let's have a real conversation. You know? It's as simple as that. Now he spoke on this guy. I like this guy. I like I'm not gonna say I like this guy. I like him because I don't know him, but his content is very informative and is entertaining as well. But he talked about kind of like the fallen angels point of view, and it's like, so if you have God and God is creating, if God already has his angels, and then now he's creating, he's creating a new creation called humans. Well, the angels are going to be like, we're not worshiping we're not worshiping no humans, So he kind of presents that perspective, and I ain't gonna fucking lie. I ain't gonna lie. The majority of us, if we was angels and God was like, listen, I'm making some new niggas, and y'all gonna, y'all better fall in line, and I don't know, like, just, you got to take care of these. Well, I don't take, you know what I mean? So I can see, from that point of view, But I fuck with this interview right here. The Nephilim look like clowns. Okay. All right. So let's get into some to wrap the video up. I got a couple of minutes left. Let's get into some complete fuckery. Am I gonna have to put my fucking in? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to put my password in again. Cleared the fucking cookies. Now I gotta put my password in everything. Bumba clock. It is hot as shit in this bitch. All right. All right.
Bitsy. Woo! Where you from? I'm from Houston. What about you? H-Town. I'm from Massachusetts.
This dude is so corny. Aiden Ross, like, who made Aiden Ross famous? Is he a plant? Like, did he start off? Because I don't know nothing about his origins or where he came from or nothing like that. Normally, I know like a person's how they got started. I know these people. Normally, I know content creators when they only got like less than 10,000 subscribers. I don't know shit about this dude, Aiden Ross. But it just shows you, look at the world that we live in. The people that's famous or popular or influencers. Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat. That's what I wanted to talk about. The Kai Cenat situation and the Aiden Ross political situation.
Oh, that's how old are you? 23. Now that's just old. What's your type of a man? Whoa. Did you say 15 or 18? 15. What the fuck? Yo, chat.
And that's my problem with bitches. Why are you on the internet? A lot of these sites say you got to be 18 years old to use the apps or whatever. Why are you little ass fucking girls and little ass boys? Why are you even on these sites or apps? Why are you even on this shit? You know what I mean? It's just weird, man. And once again, it's just like, bro, it's just like I need attention. Epidemic, man.
Whoa, wait. No, hold the fuck up. I'm not, bro. On my chat, on my bro, on God, this on everything I fucking love. Am I the only one who heard 18? Come on, dude, don't do that. I heard 18. I swear to God, bro. I don't ever engage. Excuse me. How old are you?
Like, if you 15 years old, go do 15-year-old shit. Why are you like, this is weird, bro? If I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, I'd just tell her straight up. I'll be like, listen, can you just wait till you 18 to be a whore, please? Please. Okay? On mommy and daddy. Can you just wait till you 18 years old? Okay? You know, no nail polish. Can we not? No fake nails. No, can you look like an Amish? Okay? Can you look like an Amish girl until you 18? And then you can do all of that bullshit. When you turn 18, bitch, you can go get a bukkake. Huh? When you turn 18, you can get a bukkake.
How?
So you know that nigga watched way too much porn, man. You know? Shit. But she on the internet, 15 years old, and you on the internet talking to strangers. Her dumb ass probably don't even know she talking to Aiden Ross. She probably don't even know, or she know, and she trying to act cool or some shit. But you up on here, you know, come on, man. Got this makeup on. You got this this wildebeest fur. Okay. All right. You got raccoon pubic hairs. Okay. On your fucking eye. Let's have a real conversation. Okay. You got a Muslim nigga toe knuckle hair. Okay. There's some nigga from Abu Dhabi. Toe knuckle hair on your motherfucking eyes. And you think that's attractive. Fuck wrong with you, man? Why are you on the internet? Go do some 15-year-old shit. You understand? Go do little kid shit. The hell is this? Give me a second. Cause my Instagram is kind of crazy, so I can't really scroll on Instagram. Cause my Instagram is kind of crazy. Let's see. I mean, it's just half naked bitches everywhere, you know. All right, let me see. I notice a lot of these videos. I'm watching. Let's see. It's getting out of control. Like I was watching a video and this girl went and got some McDonald's or something. I'm pretty sure it was McDonald's. She got a burger and it had maggots all over she inspected the burger and it had maggots everywhere. Now, this lady right here, she's saying that they found worms in their salmon. even after they baked the salmon, the worms still were alive. So, you know, and then we covered the watermelons. The fruit is just like not even real. You know, we eating out of Bill Gates' pantry. Let's have a real conversation.
You see? Вот,
They said
видите?
they,
Ужас, ужас.
they said they got this from Costco. A lot of people, you know what's crazy? We trust this system so much that we don't even inspect our own food, bro.
Он живой еще, смотрите.
And a lot of times you won't even know anything is wrong with the food until you get sick, until you start throwing up or you get diarrhea. You know, or until the doctor tell you, bitch, you got a parasite. Okay. All right. Bitch, you got what's that motherfucker called? Bitch, you got venom growing inside of you right now, bitch.
Ужас. It's alive. Вау. Ew. Живой ты до сих пор.
It's alive, guys. We made an experiment. We cooked this salmon, and we still got the warm, live one.
And it's funny because I'm like, yo, I'm literally about to eat some salmon right now. And it's not ruining my appetite at all because I'm fucking starving. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Apparently we're saying happy birthday to serial killers. They're saying happy birthday to King Von. He would have turned 30 years old yesterday. Okay. This person said, dude is in hell. What you mean, rest in peace? All right. Rest in paradise, King Von. He said, y'all don't say happy birthday to his victims. So once again, you know, when I was growing up, you know, they were saying like this world was teaching us like, yo, you know, not to be a piece of shit, not to be, you know, not to be King Von, basically. You know, society, that's all society's message was. And then now society's message today is you literally, there are incentives for being a fucking serial killer. Look at this dude right here. Check this guy out. What's this called? Check this out right here. Okay. You are incentivized. Okay. You are Wade Wilson. You are incentivized for being a fucking degenerate, serial killing asshole. Right?
We found Wade Wilson's mummy thanks to a commenter who actually found it in a court document. So that's awesome. Added her to the tree, found her parents, was able to blow out that side of his tree. Guess where mommy was born? Kentucky. Oh, enough said. Because if you follow me, you know what Kentucky means. What's that? Fourth largest obelisk? We already know the Southern killers have that Kentucky tie, right? Most of them do. Interestingly, her parents were married in Kentucky, then moved to Florida, were married only 5 years, and then were divorced. So his mom was only 2 years old. That would jive. Somebody else had said that they'd read that his mom was possibly bipolar or schizophrenic. Well, the Kentucky explains that part of it, right?
They said King Von killed like what? How many people they say King Von killed? How many confirmed kills? Right? They said he got a couple confirmed kills, right? You know, listen, if you like, in my opinion, if you, like I said, I'm full Homelander, I'm full Caesar. Okay. you know, what type of animal are you? If you kill your own kind, if you black and you kill other, you know what I mean? You know, it is. This might sound fucked up. But if you black and you kill other black people, you're a degenerate. You're a degenerate. That's just my opinion. Like, you are a bitch. All of these people out here, you know what I'm saying? That's just there are people, you know, it's not even like allegedly. There's people in this world where their career, we talk about eugenicists and shit like that. Their career is to kill people. They're career killers. But they think that they're, you know, positively shaping humanity, mankind, and, you know, in the right direction. Okay, you understand? But they're career killers. That's their job. They get paid to kill motherfuckers every day. How about King Von go have a conversation with those people? You know, why you got to kill somebody that look like you? That's I just never understood like peasant on peasant violence. You know what I mean? Like I'm anti-slave on slave violence. I'm anti that. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you go have a conversation with the people that like is making y'all, you know, so desperate that you have to harm each other, or, you know, try to take each other's resources and shit.
The pineal like extensions all around.
They call him the Deadpool killer.
Christine Melton was 35 years old when she died. She was found.
This guy murdered like 2 girls. And then he goes to jail or whatever, prison. And he got like 4,000 letters from bitches sending him naked pictures and shit. Okay. On the Jeffrey Dahmer side of the game. Okay. He got bitches throwing their bodies at him after he just murdered 2 females' bodies.
Found in her South Cape Coral residence, wrapped in some bedding, tied with some shirts and leggings and a bathing suit top.
Unlike the comic book character he shares a name with, Wade Wilson is a serial strangler. That smug smirk is his only reaction in court.
Diana Ruiz is 43 years old. She was found on an empty lot under some shrubs. There's a tree just lying there.
Why did he do it? Just because he felt like it. I'm Chris. Thanks for spending some time with us today. Be sure to stick around to the end to check out
about that legion of demons. He out here strangling bitches. It's like it's a hobby for him. Oh my God. Like how some people, like, you know, go read a book, but, you know, they go read a book at the park or some shit like that. He strangled bitches.
Bizarre hand signal that's got everyone talking. Let's recap. October 7th, 2019 is a bad day in Cape Coral, Florida. One woman strangled at home, another vanishes on her way to work, a third woman attacked, and a couple's home robbed. All the work of one unhinged man, Wade Wilson. It's Sunday night, October 6th, and 35-year-old waitress Christine Melton is ready for a fun night out. She and her friend Stephanie decide to go to the Buddha Bar to see a band. Wade Wilson and his girlfriend Melissa Montanez are there that night too. At some point, Wade and Melissa meet a guy named Jason. Wade wants to go back to Jason's house. He doesn't live too far away, but he can't talk Melissa into coming with him. They argue, he takes her car keys, and she leaves in a huff. After she leaves, Wade and Jason meet Christine Christine and Stephanie for the first time, but Wade introduces himself as JR. He didn't have the creepy face tattoos at the time, so he didn't look as much like a psychotic killer as he does now. Back then, he came off as friendly and charming, and the girls didn't have any reason to be afraid. Not yet, anyway. By 2 a.m., the bar is closing down, but JR and Christine really seem to be hitting it off, and the four of them want to keep the night going. From the Buddha, they go to Jason's place. As soon as they get there, JR and Christine start hooking up in Jason's room, so Stephanie and Jason go outside to talk and wait. A couple hours later, Jason's ready to call it a night. Now, here's where it gets strange. When Christine, Stephanie, and Wade get in Wade's car, he can't drive it. I don't mean he's too drunk to drive. I mean he doesn't know how to drive the car. It's a stick shift, and he can barely get it into reverse. Jason drove it to his house, and Wade can't drive it away. The girls don't know why, but you do. It's not his car. It's Melissa's. At this point, Stephanie and Christine call an Uber. They just want to go home. But Wade's not done with them yet. He leaves the car behind and gets in the Uber with them. Now, here's Stephanie to tell you what happens from there.
When we got back to Christine's home, the three of us went into her house, and I know Christine and I had this sense of relief that we had made it home, you know, that we got home, you know, safely, and, you know, just it was winding down. I remember sitting on the couch and taking my shoes off. I remember Christine standing in the kitchen getting something to drink, and I remember telling her, you know, I had to go home because I had to go to work the next day and take my son to school.
Now, where was your son staying that night?
He was with my mom.
And did you and your son live with your mom?
Yeah, we lived with her at the time.
Now, about what time did you leave to go home so that you could take your son to school and go to work?
About 6 o'clock.
Prior to leaving, did everything seem fine?
Yeah, it did. And I remember telling Christine, you know, I have to go home. I have to go to work. And she was like, okay. She hugged me and kissed me goodbye and said, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
When she told you goodbye and that she'd see you tomorrow, did you have any concerns for her safety?
No.
If you did, would you have left her home with just her and Wade Wilson in that house?
Not
You should have, bitch.
at all. And if she was concerned,
What is she wearing in her hair, man? What the hell is that in this lady's head, man?
Christine would have never let me leave that house if she was scared. She would have said, let's get this guy out of here together.
Christine has no idea.
Damn. Look at she got the Stormy Daniels. She got the Stormy Daniels jaw. Okay, this is Stormy Daniels 2.0 right here. God damn.
She's in danger. Wade attacks almost as soon as they're alone. He wraps her body up, thinking he'll put her in the trunk of her own car, but he can't carry her by himself, so he leaves her on the floor and steals her car. Now it's around 9 a.m., and Wade's been calling Melissa Montanez nonstop since 8. Remember her, the girl he went to Buddha Bar with the night before? He wants to come get her, but she's still angry he took her car. Finally, she tells him to meet her at work in nearby Fort Myers. She thinks he'll be driving her car so she can get it back from him. But he shows up in Christine's black Nissan Versa. Of course, Melissa has no idea he just killed the car's owner. And she's next. He gets out of the car, brutally beating her before a crowd gathers, and he escapes in Christine's Nissan. But his rage isn't satisfied yet. Back in Cape Coral, he spots 43-year-old engaged mother Diane Ruiz walking to work. She's a bartender at the Moose Lodge. It's less than a mile away, but she'll never make it. Wade pulls up alongside to ask for directions to a local high school. Somehow he gets her in the car and attacks even as he's driving away. When he finally pushes...
This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy.
Pushes her out of the car, she's still alive, so he gets back behind the wheel and runs her over again and again until, in his words, she looks like spaghetti. Have you ever heard anything more disturbing? It's close to 11:30 a.m. when he covers her with debris and leaves her in an empty lot behind Sam's Club. It will be 3 days before the vultures lead police to her body. Meanwhile, he
gave her that Chef Boyardee treatment.
Heads back to Fort Myers. Maybe he's hoping to track down Melissa again. Luckily, he doesn't get the chance. Around 3 p.m., he has a run-in with Fort Myers police. They've been searching for him since he hit Melissa. Check this out. And remember, at this point, the police don't know he's already killed 2 women that day.
And here's what's going to happen. Is the car running? Shut the car off for me. It's off. I'm going to detain you until I figure out what exactly is going on.
Flippy, the AI-powered kitchen robot from Miso Robotics that can help restaurant owners make more profits. Miso has collaborated with NVIDIA.
Wait, you don't want any trouble for me, okay? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to have you step out of the car, and I'm going to detain you. Not arrest. Detain you right now.
But Wade's not about to stick around to let them find out what he's done. Watch what happens a few minutes later.
Don't go anywhere. Hey.
He doesn't go after him because it's a misdemeanor battery charge, and that doesn't warrant a car chase, according to NBC. From there, Wade goes back to Cape Coral and pays a guy he knows a visit at work. He's talking crazy, telling him he killed 2 people, he needs money or a ticket out of town.
You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me the white privilege is privileging? Can we have a real conversation, man? Because I ain't never seen a motherfucker pull off. The cop is saying, turn your car off. I'm going to detain you. And the motherfucker just pull off, and the cop don't even bother chasing him or anything, following him, nothing. So the cop just like, oh, fuck it. Like, what? So the cop was just like, nigga, I was watching a video like 2 days ago in the LA. It was in California. The LAPD was chasing somebody. He took the cops on a pursuit for like over an hour. You know what I mean? For no damn reason. Nigga wasn't even trying to get away. The dude was stopping at all the traffic lights. I was like, bro, why are you running from the police if you not even trying to get away? But anyway, so this dude just pulled off, and the cop said, all right, all right, pimp, I'll see you later. Like, the cop just like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy as hell, man. Cop said, fuck it, I don't get paid enough. That cop must have been watching videos of Sonia Massey right before he pulled this nigga. He's like, I ain't got nope. That cop said, I don't have time today. That cop said, I don't have time today. He said, I'm not about to be on CNN.
It's hard to tell in this CCTV video, but Wade is bloody, shirtless, and missing a few teeth. Now, I don't know how he lost them, but I hope either Diane, Christine, or Melissa knocked them out. After Wade walks away empty-handed, the friend calls 911. That brings the cops out. They spot Diane's blood in Christine's stolen car, which eventually leads them to Christine's body. Meanwhile, Wade's looking for...
This dude could have fucking drove to Mexico or can't. This dude could have got the fuck up out of here and be a free man right now if he just didn't give a damn. He didn't care about going to jail.
For a place to hole up. He finds a house he likes and breaks in through a back window. Luckily, the homeowners left town that morning. If they were home, they might have become victims 4 and 5. While he's in their house, he helps himself to a 6-pack of White Claws and some food. But it's what he does next that finally stops his crime spree. He calls his dad for money and a ride. While he's on the phone, he tells him exactly why he needs his help, describing his crimes in horrific, excited detail. This man enjoyed these women's suffering. Christine and Diane are the ones who didn't survive him, but Wade left a lot of battered, traumatized women in his wake over the years. Fortunately, his dad stops his son's reign of terror when he calls the police with his location. Wade's been in prison ever since, but his trial didn't get started until June 2024. There's a few reasons for the delay. He went through a lot of lawyers. COVID slowed things down. He tried to escape, so that added a new wrinkle to his charges. And you know how it is. The wheels of justice turn slowly. Despite his confessions and eyewitnesses, he still claims he's innocent, and you won't believe the excuse he comes up with. Are you ready for this? He tells local reporters he used to be involved with a human trafficking ring, and they're trying to frame him as revenge for leaving. Can you believe that? I mean, how do you defend a guy like this? The answer is you don't. His lawyer doesn't try to convince a jury he didn't do it, only that it's not first-degree murder. He tries to argue the charges down to second degree. But the jury's not letting this guy get away with that. They convict him of first-degree murder. 13 days later, it only takes them an hour and a half to recommend the death penalty. Wade doesn't bat an eye, but wait until you see the bizarre hand signal he makes.
We, the jury, find by a vote of 9-3 that Wade Wilson should be sentenced to death.
Damn.
Thank you. Then we'll be adjourned.
What do you think that was all about? And if you're wondering why the jury isn't unanimous in the penalty phase, that's a new law since April 2023. Now it only takes 8 out of 12 jurors to vote for the death penalty. Do you think they made the right decision? Let's talk about this crazy case in the comments.
So somebody gonna run him, somebody gonna turn him into somebody gonna run his ass over a couple times, man. Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, I can see why people they get addicted to that shit, but it's just so evil. I can't watch that shit, man. I can't watch that shit all the time. Let's get our daily dose of pockets of the future. And then I'm gonna get up out of here. Our daily dose of pockets of the future. It is hot than a bitch in this house.
You have to work towards letting YouTube know you still want to see my content. In the chant, Kamala, you can't hide. We won't vote for your genocide. It's got lots of liberal stuff going on. He's wearing a mask, right? So he does that throughout the game.
I tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy.
Woo! Woo! That was incredible what you just said. You're debating and we can't wait. Woo!
That is if he's willing to get off the couch and show up. So.
He's a coucher. He showed up at the airport. You guys didn't want any part of him. Woo. Look at him. These are canned. This is bad. And so it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. So what they're doing here is Kamala isn't very likable. And she just doesn't have the mass appeal. She doesn't have they needed somebody as a vice president, make her pop. It's going to be a tough road to get a woman elected. Just in general. And specifically someone, if it's going to be a person that's going to set, achieve something historically. She's received 0 votes for president. She was in no primaries. She did nothing, right? And so they're trying to make this guy pop and like he's some kind of, blue collar-ish, man of the people, served in the military. I guess his military record is being questioned. He'd apologize for, exaggerating on his military record as for whatever National Guard service or whatever he did. And so, but AKA Joe Magoo, but he's the Jojo Magoo for him.
I was saying, first of all, it looked like he wearing makeup. Second of all, they said he might they're accusing him of stolen valor.
Well, she's not going to appeal to
this. Is Kamala's vice president.
This,
and I'm just like, I think he's the governor of Minnesota. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where do they find these people, bro? Where do they find these people, bro?
Group of white conservative, middle of the road, blue collar worker kind of people, right? But this guy, school teacher, kind of, the suburban dad, right? The conservative suburban dad. The problem is he's got lots of liberal stuff going on, right? And, the internet's great because everything you've done is going to come back up because people are going to comb through everything available on the internet, no matter how bad you try to scrub it. And he's a last minute substitute. They wanted to go with the more dynamic Josh Shapiro, but he got genocided Joshes. He got genocided Joshed. And he, so it's just wonderful the way this is playing out. And, Trump wins. Whoever wins, it's going to be a disaster. They're going to handpick the winner here, like they always do, but specifically now. I can't imagine they're going to handpick Kamala. I don't think they ever had Kamala. I mean, she'll, be just like Joe Biden. She'll give them whatever they want. But Trump gives them so much more. But we'll see. Right now it looks like they're leaning towards Trump. I mean, you never know what they're going to do. That's why this is interesting. Not like it's real, but like it's a good story. It's a good, they've woven together a good narrative between Tampon Tim versus Maxi Pad Donald, right?
Okay, so
What do you mean I can't have any alcohol?
okay, well I'll tell you. Okay, the time's 20 to 3, 14:40. I'm arresting you on suspicion of improper use of the Electronic Communications Network under
What?
127 Communications Act. Okay, so you do not have to say anything that may harm your defense if you don't mention one question, something which later on.
So this guy's getting arrested in England for posting something on social media.
Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
So I'm actually being
You're
arrested.
going to be arrested, okay?
Right,
So you
and-
go to the police station.
Right.
Ask you, okay, this is in relation to some comments that you've made on a Facebook page.
So he made some comments on a Facebook page and they're arresting for the comments. Tim Walz, I showed you that, right? He showed at the very beginning of this thing.
Oh, really?
Hurricane, you hear that? I said, do you hear that, Hurricane? They not playing no more, guy.
Oh, it's a Facebook crime, is it?
Okay.
Right.
So we need to ask you some questions about that.
Right.
Have you got anything in your pockets,
Thomas?
Go ahead, pull out your rubber gloves.
I've got my keys. No, it's made it, I think, keys.
So anyone who's been arrested, we can search them under Section 32 of Police and Criminal Act.
Right.
And that's for dangerous items.
You said I was going to be arrested under some what information? But I'm going to be arrested for posting on Facebook.
Some comments that are offensive, obscene, and people have made a complaint about that, and it's.
And can you tell me what this comment was?
Okay, well we'll do that when we interview.
All right. And so, what am I going to be locked up for the night, or?
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Just get in and out after we anally probe you. These rubber gloves, because you were talking shit on Facebook. The French court ordered 5G antenna switched off as a farmer was experiencing adverse effects with his cows. Milk production decreased 15 to 20%, and 40% of his cows died. So, there's that. Homeless dude outside a tattoo shop shows off all his prison tattoos.
Whole freaking arm, right? I got tattoo tour.
bow, positive vibes, secret message, little heart. This is, I was reading a text that my friend sent me. This says one day at a time, little rainbow. We got a little star with sunglasses, little heart. This is a little dude that's overthinking, which is me. This Uno reverse, I call it what goes around comes around, but people tell me it's just a reverse. Little muscle, little diamond, this little heart. I think this little heart right here is my favorite.
It's a real heart. It was like not like a ethereal, like a caricature of a heart. It was like an actual physical heart. Okay, so today is, I don't know, the 9th of August on Friday. And I'm editing and I had a good couple of days of watching the Olympics where I enjoyed some of the stuff. Most of it had just been me kind of covering it because it's the last Olympics or whatever. I have some connection to it. Track and field to me is the real kind of Olympic stuff because, it's track and field. It's the original Olympics, I think, in Greece were mostly track and field type events, which makes sense, right? And this guy, Noah Lyles, started wearing a mask for no reason. Like he was walking around wearing a mask, and I'm like, Jesus, are we going back to that, right? And he's an obnoxious person. This is him interviewing after he got the bronze. Here's his Instagram page. He's got his own little cartoon character of himself. And it shows him holding up the bronze. Here's his statue of himself outside the stadium. And so the guy pretty much pissed everybody off. He talked shit to his teammates. He bragged in a way, but he's like a poser. Like he's a fake kind of, he was trying to like make himself pop by saying things that were kind of, being really braggadocious and, arrogant and all these things, right? Over the top celebrations, but it was all acted, staged to bring attention to himself. He was doing a lot of commercials. And he talked about how he's going to wipe everybody out in the 200. He won the 100-yard dash here. Here he is here showing off. And he thought he lost. Like there was a guy, I think, from Jamaica. And he just, like, he won by no time at all. Like they had the exact same time, but he in the photo finish after the race was, everyone thought the other guy had won. He thought the other guy had won. The photo finish showed he won, right? And so he kind of underperformed, but he, went around and he said, America, I told you I got this thing. He did to the camera. And he was, pretty obnoxious, right? And here he is with this cartoon thing. And so he had said that the, most important sports were individual sports and track and field, and they were better than team sport.
So it's funny how, like, it's just like, once again, like, I don't know how much money he made. I don't know how much money he made, but it's just like, bro, how is this a real thing? A human being, or niggas racing, one human being running again. Like, you get more fame and notoriety and attention and influence in this world by being able to run fast. You ain't gotta be smart at all. Just run fast, right? Or throw this fucking ball in a hoop, right? Or catch this ball. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. How is this even a thing? It's just so stupid. Anyway. Oh, you're talking about
cannabis. It's not just legal in 38 states. It's a $36 billion global industry.
And I had a sort of a little bit of a headache yesterday, like from the day before. I had one of those auras. And the Serbian team, which is led by this guy who's like the best basketball player in the world right now, Nikola Jokic, but his teammates were just hitting threes out of their ass. I mean, they were just like hitting 3-point baskets one after another. And if the Americans lost, this was like the second coming of the dream team. And, the rest of the world's catching up to them, right? Where they're playing against now NBA players and NBA stars on these other teams. In the earlier game, France versus Germany, it seemed like France got some more calls. They played a much better game than they did against Japan, where they stole that game. But they seemed like they were like Germany was being like sort of manhandled a little bit. Like France was able to play more physical because it's a home game, for them. But this game was epic. And the Americans came back in the fourth quarter and outscored them to win the game. And it came down the stretch. Steph Curry.
I mean, it's not even a competition. Like, people, bro, I was watching, and the only reason, because I don't have cable. So I don't have cable, and I'm not subscribed to anything. I don't have anything where I can watch live TV. Whatever I watch is after the fact, right? But I went to go get some food from this pizza place a couple days ago, and I was watching the U.S. team play against Puerto Rico, and I'm watching Puerto Rico, and I'm like, you motherfuckers shouldn't even be allowed on the court. I'm like, and I think at the time they was up by like 20 damn points. You know what I'm saying? United States was up by like 20 points. I'm like, bro, if that's the case, shit, I could have learned how to play basketball over here and then went to a third world country and I could have made the basketball team and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how, like, just these other countries, they don't know how to play real basketball at all. They don't have no type of fucking swagger. They just go fundamentals. There's no nuance to their game. You know what I mean? It's just like there's no edge to their game. There's no there's no they just fucking suck, man. They're just terrible. Just the video I was talking
I
about.
wasn't going to flip it over, but I did. Look at that. I ate that. I cannot
That's fucking disgusting, dude. That's fucking disgusting.
believe this. No wonder I'm so sick. I've never felt this sick in my life. Running to the bathroom every 15 minutes. I've lost 7 pounds since I ate this. I didn't know that McDonald's could make you lose weight. But there it is, my McDonald's Big Mac. Now it makes sense. Now I have to determine if I'm going to the hospital or not. All right.
This person said, this person said, I used to work at McDonald's. This is not how we serve food. Said the lady is lying. I was to cook. I mean, I was a cook at McDonald's. The beef patties are frozen, and then we cook it on the grill, and then we put it in a tray, and then put it on a machine that keeps it warm until the customer buys it. After a couple of hours, nobody buys it. We throw it out and make fresh ones. Those worms look like maggots on the burger. Maggots come from flies laying their eggs on the meat. This burger must have been out for days. How the fuck are we gonna serve customer with burgers with maggots? The health department would have shut down the McDonald's. Don't believe everything you see on social media. Yeah, and that could be, if she go to sue them or whatever, they could say, well, did you put the maggots on the fucking burger yourself? You know what I mean? Or, she have to prove that. Said maggots, they change color. What the hell? It's fucking maggots, man. These people that I work with at my job, they're so fucking lazy. It's not even funny, dude. Like, ain't nothing worse in the world than working with lazy pieces of shit. That's why, I just like working jobs where I'm by myself. These people I work with are so fucking lazy that they don't empty the dumpster. It's like this like bin. It's like this thing that I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's like this bin, this dumpster bin that you put all the trash in, and then you walk it to the it has wheels on it, and you walk it to the actual, like, the big trash can. And these customers are assholes, and my coworkers are fucking just lazy pieces of shit. So we have trash cans everywhere, double bagged up. You know what I'm saying? They got 2 damn bags in it. So if there's a hole in one bag, the second bag will catch the trash. Okay. These people they will walk there's like a dumpster bin with wheels. It doesn't have a trash bag. It's clearly meant to put, when you bag up the trash, to put the bagged up trash is used to transport the bagged up trash to the goddamn dumpster. You got these pieces, and this white bitch, man, pissed me the fuck off. Cause she did it right in front of me. And I wanted to hurt her ass. She didn't went in through she grabbed whatever drinks in her car, whatever, and whatever trash she had, and she walked right past the trash can that has the bags clear as day in it. She walked right past the trash can and then threw her trash into the I don't even know what the fuck do I call this shit. Into the shit that you're not supposed to throw the trash right into. Right? So she throws it into there. The little bin or whatever. And she got liquids and shit. So what happens is these people throw their like coffee and drinks and whatever sugar, all that sugary bullshit, and they throw their food into this bin instead of throwing it into the trash can that has bags in it. And then my coworkers are such lazy pieces of shit. They don't clean nothing. They don't clean shit. So all the trash that these people throw in the wrong fucking bin during the day, at nighttime I go to work and there was literally maggots. It was literally maggots and flies all up in the bin that we got to use to transport the fucking trash from, you know what I'm saying, to the dumpster. It was disgusting, bro. I walk over there and it's just like, first of all, the smell is fucking disgusting. It's just a bunch of coffee and, like old ass coffee and liquids. You know what I'm saying? That just been sitting there, you know what I mean, for like 2 days and shit, in the heat, in the fucking humidity and shit like that. Just like, I'm like, I can't, you motherfuckers are just lazy pieces of shit. You can't make this shit up, bro. So I look in there and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it's just maggots. It's just maggots everywhere at the bottom of the dumpster, And when I went to work, I get the little thing. They got the little grabber thing. And I was just grabbing because I don't like touching trash either. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. The fuck, I look like an inmate? Get the fuck out of here. So I use the little grabber and I put the shit. I take all the trash that's inside of the bin, and I put it in a trash bag and I take it to the dumpster, because you can't just leave that shit there. It starts to smell terrible. And then you start to get a bunch of flies and maggots. You know what I'm saying? That everybody's gonna start being like, yo, that's fucking gross. You know, but it's like, that's really like, people are just lazy pieces of shit. They don't want to do they don't want to do their job. And it's just so annoying, man. It's so annoying having to work with people, man. You know? Something as simple as just taking out the trash, and then the customers are so fucking stupid. You know? The customers are so fucking dumb. They just constantly, you know, you got people that just throw cigarettes all over the floor. Trash can be right there in front of them. They got those things where, I don't know what it's called, but they're meant for you to throw your cigarettes in them when you're done. They just sit there and just cigarettes all over the parking lot. I'm like, you people are like, you like children. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. When we talk about this like vibrational shit. You know, that's when you're talking about Mother Earth, right? When we talk about Mother Earth and shit, you just gonna straight up just throw, you know what I'm saying? It just shows you like humans ain't shit. Like, humans ain't shit, bro. The trash can right there. And instead of you throwing your trash into the trash can, you gonna fucking throw it on the ground right next to the trash can. Does that make you feel better about yourself? You ain't got no fucking type of home training or nothing. Now, I got a solution. Here's my solution. I should be allowed to punch you square in your fucking nose. I should be allowed to punch you square in your fucking nose, right? If I'm working somewhere and you gonna throw something, throw your trash on the floor right next to the trash can, right? And I bet you if I punch you square in your fucking nose, I bet you won't do that shit again. But that just shows you like how just retarded humanity is, man. Because people will keep doing some shit like that until they actually like experience a consequence. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'll never understand people that like, you know, I mean, it's just like people be riding around the parking lot, throwing trash out the window. I'm like, this is fucking crazy, you know? Crazy as hell, man. And then as soon as you say something to them, like, can you throw your trash in the trash can, bitch? They want to get an attitude with you. You know what I mean? So anyway, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation. Maybe we'll try to do something on Monday or Tuesday. Try to do another video on Monday or Tuesday. All right.
Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking stupid? What I did, a nigga has never done ever, ever, ever.